Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day. When you subscribe, click on the button that says All. And then every day you'll get an update straight from us.
As Thai officials work to keep the peace with their neighbours, Cambodia's Ministry of Defence has released an official statement yesterday in which it claimed that there have been no troop withdrawals, that all remain on what they consider to be Cambodian territory, and that while committed to peace, they are, they say, ready to defend. This as they want the matter referred to the International Court of Justice, a body which has never been fully recognised here in Thailand regarding border disputes. The announcement appears to be a bit of backpedalling on Sunday's statement, which saw both sides agree to step back to their previous positions and to negotiate in an amicable manner over what is an historic disagreement regarding the exact position of the borderline in a small region adjacent to the northeast of Thailand. Last week's escalation appeared to have been turned down on Sunday. Now we await a response from the Thai authorities. This as in a tit-for-tat response, Thailand has reduced the stay period allowed for Cambodian nationals crossing by land here to 7 days, in response to Cambodia's introduction of the same, a new bizarre ruling. This does not affect visas for air travel, and again visitors, non-Thais, are recommended to consider air travel as a more reliable option for crossing into Cambodia until the falling out is settled. Thailand's state-run transport company has meanwhile cancelled all bus services to Phnom Penh and Siem Reap, as buses and coaches are currently banned from crossing by the new Cambodian regulations. In other news, 3 opposition MPs are demanding an inquiry into exactly where a civil servant managed to accumulate wealth to the extent of 12 million baht, which he erroneously dumped in a garbage area near his home, as he claims to have made the mistake during a clean-up after a flood in his rooms, and censors claimed back the money, so others ponder his ability to accumulate such a large amount in an honest manner. The issue came to light when a neighbour spotted the plastic container in the waste area and thought that she might use it for storage in her own home. Opening it, she found the stash and duly reported it to the police. Meanwhile at home, and the Mayor of Pattaya has issued a cease and desist order on a construction company building a 67-storey block off to Pryor Road. The order, which will see all work come to a halt until lifted, follows yesterday's event that saw a crane collapse. No injuries reported, but the lack of provision of safety, putting both employees and the general public in danger, sought a speedy response from City Hall, as investigators were sent and reports are expected by the weekend. A reminder again that those roads that are crossing the line along the railway road to the east of the city have the right of way at all crossings. This as 4 people were left injured after a collision involving a van and a motorcycle this week. With many still using the road as a rat run to avoid the main city roads, speed and a lack of giving way has been blamed on numerous accidents in the past year, involving, sadly, fatalities too. And Pattaya Police plan a full operation in the near future to clamp down on the Barry Boy racers, who, after being stopped by the police a while back, appear to be back to their old tricks. Said to be mainly from the Middle East, here long-term, on repeat short-term visas, and riding without helmets in a wild manner. Video clips are flooding social media, showing them acting as if they were on a racetrack. Locals claim that they ride in groups of up to 4 dozen a time, and have reverted back to the removal of baffles from exhausts to make their rented rides sound better than they really are. Good news for radio listeners, as the regular shows and presenters on Fabulous 103 will return as of Thursday. More details on that on Friday, and with the Met Office promising highs today of 32 degrees, dropping down to 28, a breezy day with rain at times and the real feel of 38.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group by using the link below.